How are you feeling after like a top 10 win you guys had on the day?
Feeling great. Super fun game. Also to play in Sacramento, the arena was nice. We had a lot of fans there, a lot of NorCal people on our team too, and so just really appreciate everyone that came out and supported us. Really meant a lot. But yeah, good win.
After, a top 10 matchup, one of you guys' first test of the season against like a top 10 team, there's something new you guys learned about your team that maybe you haven't seen the first 2 games?
For sure. Every game's going to teach us something, and so just understanding we can earn confidence from it, but still continue to work on the things we know we need to work on, and just those little details that will really help us in the long run.
Talk about your vocal leadership this year. You're the one, the go-to person that kind of speaks out on different things. And talk about your role and also your three-point shot.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just continuing this being my 4th year, being here for 4 years, knowing that I am one of the leaders on this team and my voice is needed. And so just continuing to bring that every day and just try to bring energy that way and help the team. And I think it does fuel them. And then my 3-point shooting, just continuing to work on it every single year. 4 years working on it every freaking day. So just continuing to be focused, and shout out to all the coaches that really helped me with that.
What are your thoughts on today's intensity and practice today? Was a lot teaching moment?
For sure. Coach Corey did bring a lot of intensity today and a lot of discipline for us, and I appreciate that about her. I am one of the people that have asked that of her, to really set the standard and don't waver, I guess. And so she's just been doing a good job of that, and we need to respond back, but I think it's just really going to help us in the games when things get hard, because we rather fight the adversity here in practice than in the games.
So you asked her, like, Coach, can you just hold us accountable, don't let up?
Yeah, we always have end of the year meetings and all these things, and so we've all just asked her, and I think that's what we need to be a great team, is to hold the standard and us do that as well, So it's not obviously just her, but we need to come alongside her too, because we know that we need that.
In the preseason, there were 8 of you that wanted to be leaders in this team, and obviously there are so many seniors and so many veteran players. How is that shaping up who are on the leadership team and who are kind of the bigger voices on the team?
Yeah, I think what is super special is that we do have a lot of seniors, and what a great problem to have, and people that have a lot of experience, and so everyone is leaders in their own way, and I think that is also what's cool, and just we understand, okay, Kiki might say more about this stuff, or if they know if I'm saying something, they don't really need to add on because they understand, and really organized, making sure we're ready to go, all these things, and so we all really work together to lead the team.
So is that a big part of emotional intelligence, like as far as being able to take in, criticism and things that make you? How did y'all get to that point where y'all able to take in and know when to talk or when to be able to take?
We have meetings about it, leaders in training group. A lot of us were in it last year too, and so we've just learned a lot of tools to help us lead the team. And I think that really focusing on leadership and how to be the best leader for the team has really helped us. And we know, and our coaches tell us, player-led team is better than a coach-led team, and so they really try to implement that with us, and so we have to take accountability and go pursue that too.
Now talk about how much fun y'all having as a team. Y'all pretty much like a lot of offensive firepower.
For sure. I mean, it's so fun playing with this group of girls. I think we really connected heads up over the off season and the spring workouts, and just really connecting, and I think you can see that on the floor, and I've been having a blast so far.
How different do you feel this time last year versus now in terms of your growth as a leader, as a player, and obviously having a different team around you?
Yeah. Me personally, I think I feel more confident. Again, being a senior, you've been through it, you've played a lot of games, and so you understand. I've been here before, and I did earn a lot of confidence in all my years being here in the spring and summer and all those things, and so just super excited, confident when I get out there, confident in the team we have and knowing that we put in the work, and so let's show it.
Obviously you've done a lot to cement a sort of legacy at UCLA, but do you ever see your senior year as a chance to further kind of mark that in, as not Jaime's sister, but as your own person?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm Jaime's sister in the way that, for women's basketball, obviously I am Jaime's sister, but I think that I definitely created my own name, and, I'm super proud of all he has done, and really glad for the legacy that he has left for my family and I. But, you know, being on the women's basketball side, it's different than the men's side. And so I don't like to compare in that way. But I think that me and my teammates, yeah, this is the last year for a lot of us seniors because no more eligibility left. Like, it's the last hurrah. And so we're just ready to make it our last one and make it a good one.
The last thing, and to me, talk about just like y'all got 7 players that can positionally go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how UCLA has prepared you all,
For sure.
put you all position to go to the next level.
Yeah. I mean, UCLA's women's basketball player development is amazing, and I think that all the coaches, the support staff do an amazing job of giving us papers on how we can improve. What are our stats in every little thing? What's our stats for three-point shooting in transition on the left side of the court versus the right? Like, all these little things really help us, and so we have meetings and talk about it and what we can improve on in the off season. We do prioritize skill work individually before after practice, and I think that is why you see exponential improvement with our players because we are working on it, and it's not just practice time, it's practice, because you're not going to get a lot of shots up or individual skill work in practice, and so I do appreciate all the hard work that they put into us.
There you go. Can you talk about the intensity of practice today?
Yeah, I mean, look, the coaches are going to challenge us every day, and that's what we ask them to do. So I think Corey brought really good energy. Coach Tony, Coach Tasha really challenged us to be better. Even though we beat a really good Oklahoma team, we know that the standard is always moving higher and that we just want to fight for excellence every day. So now they're going to bring it, and we got to be ready for our next opponent.
Gabs was talking about how at the end of last season she asked Coach to like be tough on you guys and said keep that standard. Is there something you also said that you also asked of the coaches being a leader on this team?
For sure. I mean, I think one of the big things that we talked about at the end of last year was how to really raise our intensity and raise our toughness. We know those were 2 like characteristics and traits that we needed in, when the moments were biggest, and I don't think we really had that last year. So this year is just using every opportunity to gain some inches there in our toughness and in our fight. So I think that's what Coach Corey is bringing today, and that's what we asked her to do. So we got to be ready to step into that challenge, even though we're not feeling like it.
Kiki, how would you describe the camaraderie between you and your teammates?
It's really great. I think that's one of the biggest things of this team this year. We have so much great talent, but we also have really strong togetherness. Really, we are we root for each other, we cheer for each other, regardless of whose night it is. We're going to support each other, and I think that makes us better on the court. The way that we're close off the court.
Talk about Coach Corey. She said it don't matter who it is in the team, she'll get on the best players to the guys put on that bench. Talk about that.
And that's what she said at the end of practice, and that's very true. The standard that she holds for all of us is going to be the same for everyone, regardless of your role on the team, regardless of your position, regardless of the year. And that's something that's going to be really important to us. We all have to really fight for that standard, and I think that's also one of the things that makes this program so good over the last few years, and that's when it's continued to make it good. Just we hold the standard, and when you're in a culture of a high standard, regardless of what year you are, you're going to pass it on to those that come join the team or those that come join the team as freshmen.
Yeah, talk about the tough schedule that you all have. Coach had talked about a lot of people who was like, "Nah, we don't want to play you guys. We got a tough schedule." Talk about that. You just saying that on compete.
Playing a schedule like we play is definitely going to prepare us for March and for April, and we're going to play a ton of really good teams. But that's what we ask for. Those are the fun games. Those are the environments we want to be in. Those are really memories we're going to have forever. So I'm just excited for the competition and the schedule that we're going to play because I think it's going to prepare us to the end of the year.
On a kind of bigger picture thing, obviously for the Project B and there's Unrivaled now. How excited are you for the future of women's basketball, and where do you see your role in all of that?
Yeah, with all the new leagues and all the excitement around women's basketball, you can really see the energy and momentum, and that's really exciting because I feel like, honestly, my age group is kind of playing women's basketball at the perfect time. There's just so many new emerging, leagues. It's just kind of exciting. So I'm just really excited for that and everything that's to come. And obviously we'll see what's going to happen with the WNBA this season. But the fact that there's just interest elsewhere and so much momentum around women's basketball shows, how it's just grown over these past 10 years.
As a senior, how much do you embrace the leadership mantra?
Yeah, leadership is something that I've continued to work on throughout each year of me being here, but I think this year it's really going to be important for me to be a really strong, consistent leader, and that's what I'm really focused on. This team has so many great talents, so many individual players, but just being experienced veteran leader who can help bring everyone together, keep us, focused on the moment, keep us focused on the present. It's going to be a big world one, and there's a lot of people though that can do that on the team, and that's why I think our leadership doesn't just have to fall on one person. It can really be a collective thing, and that's going to be a strength for us.
I forget where exactly I saw this, but there's a video of you like doing schoolwork in the bench during the game. How much pride do you take in, how well you're able to balance academics, and even last year getting the honors that you did? Like, how much pride do you take in that?
Yeah, I really enjoy school. I like, like learning, like going to class, and UCLA is a fantastic school. So I really want to take advantage of not only the basketball opportunities here, but also the education. And I really love all the classes I'm taking. My major, I think, our team really prides itself on how strong we are academically and how we're more than just basketball players. So yeah, I love school, and some people I get called a nerd for it sometimes, but it's fun. I enjoy learning.
Yeah, coach said that you had game for like an OKC playbook.
Yeah.
Just watching the game or like.
Yeah, no, I just.
She said.
Yeah, whenever I watch the games, OKC games or any other college, NBA, WNBA games, like I always look for like plays and actions that I'm seeing out there, and those that I think could be good for our team, I'll always send them to Coach Corey, and like we'll collaborate on those kind of things. So yeah, whenever I see something I think we should add to our playbook, I'll definitely always send it over. Yeah.
All right, and how are you able to balance everything when it comes to brands and other fields, especially looking at with the deputy emerging as well?
Yeah, it's been a work in progress for sure. Just finding the balance between school, basketball, NIL, and a social life and family as well. But over the years, I've really kind of started to figure that out and figure out where I need to best put my energy. But it's honestly not too bad once you kind of get the hang of it. I feel like I've gotten into a good flow of what I feel like I need to do to fill my cup and to make me happiest and to be successful in the areas that I want to be successful. So it's tough at times because it can be a lot, but I just think having good support group around me and really figuring out myself is kind of what's the most important thing for kind of figuring out that balance.
We asked you in coach in the preseason how you and Charlize will play off each other. How do you see that dynamic evolving now that season started?
Yeah, I mean, playing with another point guard is a really, really fun thing to do. When you can play with 2 point guards on the court, I think the IQ, the ball movement is always going to increase because of 2 people who think like point guards. So just Shar and I playing together has been really fun. I've really enjoyed kind of learning from her learning from me, and just being able to kind of bounce ideas off each other, for us both to go off the ball. And I think it's just going to make us more dangerous as we continue to kind of learn what we'd like to do best. But I'm really excited. I love playing this year.